All right, let's talk about something real. Have you ever been carrying groceries home and suddenly you have to stop? Just put the bags down for a second, catch your breath, switch hands. It's a feeling a lot of us start to notice after 60.
It's that moment, right? That frustrating little thought that pops in your head. Wow, this feels heavier than it used to. It's not just about the bags, is it? It's about feeling like you're losing a little bit of your own strength, your independence.
Well, the first thing I want you to know is it is absolutely not just you. And the second thing? The answer is not at the bottom of some fancy, expensive bottle of pills or powder. In fact, you've probably been walking right past the real solution every single week.
Okay, so let's get into the high-cost supplement myth. There's this massive multi-billion-dollar industry out there that promises to sell your strength back to you in a tub. But you know the cruel reality? They often just make your wallet lighter, not your muscles stronger. They profit from making you think getting strong again has to be complicated and expensive.
Just look at this breakdown. It's like a tale of two different aisles in the store. On one side, you've got these pricey supplements that, get this, your body often struggles to even absorb properly. And on the other side, simple, affordable food, the stuff your body has known how to use for thousands of years. The real power isn't in the pharmacy aisle, it's right there in the grocery aisle.
And this quote, this just says it all. I actually met this woman 74 years old, and I saw her carrying 4 heavy bags up a flight of stairs without even touching the handrail. I had to ask her secret. And she told me she focuses on just a few key items, and her grocery bill is tiny. It just proves it, right? Strength comes from buying the right things, not the expensive things. So let's get to the good stuff. We're going to build your new grocery store arsenal. We're counting down the 7 most powerful and affordable foods for rebuilding that muscle. Let's kick it off with number 7.
Coming in at number 7, we have canned sardines. Now, before you say anything, just hear me out. For about 1,500 won, you get a massive 23 grams of top-tier protein. This little fish is an absolute powerhouse.
Here's the secret weapon, the omega-3s. See, as we get older, our bodies deal with this constant low-level inflammation. You can think of it like tiny little fires smoldering in your muscles, breaking them down. Well, the omega-3s in sardines are like a natural fire department. They rush in, put out those flames, and create the perfect environment for your muscles to actually grow. It's why just chugging protein shakes often fails. If you don't control the inflammation, you're just pouring water into a leaky bucket.
All right, at number 6 is an old-school classic that needs to make a comeback. Cottage cheese. It is packed with an incredible 24 grams of protein in just 1 cup.
And here's its superpower. Cottage cheese is loaded with something called casein protein. Now, unlike other proteins that get used up fast, casein is slow-releasing. Think of it like a steady IV drip of muscle-building fuel that works for a full 8 hours while you're sleeping. Researchers at Maastricht University actually found that older adults who had casein before bed saw big jumps in muscle growth and strength. It literally helps you build muscle while you sleep.
Moving on to number 5, a plant-based champion, lentils. A big bag costs next to nothing and gives you 18 grams of protein per cooked cup. But honestly, that's just the beginning of the story. Lentils are a true triple threat. First, they're high in leucine, which is the specific amino acid that basically flips the on switch for muscle growth in your body. Second, they're full of iron. You know that deep down fatigue so many people just accept as getting older? A lot of the time, it's an iron issue. And finally, all that fiber helps your gut absorb all these amazing nutrients more efficiently. At number 4, we've got a pantry staple you almost definitely have right now. Canned tuna. A single can delivers around 22 grams of pure lean protein. Super convenient, super effective.
But here's the really incredible part. A study from the University of Arkansas found that our bodies, even after age 70, can use the protein from fish like tuna with over 90% efficiency. That is just phenomenal, way better than a lot of other sources. Just a little tip, grab the kind packed in water to skip the extra oils.
Okay, get ready. We've arrived at the top 3. These next foods are the absolute, undisputed champions of building strength without breaking the bank. Taking the bronze medal, at number 3, the humble, the incredible, the perfect whole egg. For around 3,000 won, a dozen eggs gets you 72 grams of the highest quality protein money can buy. And listen, this part is so important. Stop throwing away the yolk. I know, for years we were told it was bad for us, but a game-changing study from the University of Illinois showed that eating the whole egg triggers 40% more muscle growth than just eating the egg whites. Why? Because the yolk has all these other crucial nutrients like vitamin D that work with the protein to build stronger muscles.
Our runner-up, coming in at a powerful number 2, is Greek yogurt. A big tub can have around 100 grams of what I like to call dual-action protein.
And this is what makes it so amazing. Greek yogurt naturally has 2 kinds of protein. First, you get whey, which is fast-acting. It gets to work right away, kicking off muscle repair. But then, you also get that slow-acting casein we talked about, which keeps feeding your muscles for hours. It's like getting an immediate boost and a long-term investment all in one spoonful.
And now, for our number 1, the absolute pound-for-pound, one-for-one champion of rebuilding muscle. A full serving costs less than a bus ticket. Seriously, what do you think it is?
The number 1 cheapest and most powerful food for rebuilding muscle after 60 is dried beans. That's right. Black beans, kidney beans, chickpeas, they are all nutritional gold.
And if you need proof, just look at this. This chart says it all. For every 1,000 won you spend, the amount of protein you get from dried beans just completely dwarfs everything else, especially those ridiculously expensive protein powders. It's not even close. A single bag of dried beans can have 9 times more protein than a protein bar that costs the same. It is simply unbeatable.
So, let's wrap this all up. What's the big takeaway? Reclaiming your strength doesn't require a special loan. It just requires a smarter shopping list.
So here's your plan. It's so simple. For the next 2 weeks, just do this. Walk right past that supplement aisle. Then just pick one, only one, food from this list and add it to your diet. That's it. Just start with one. And I promise, you're going to start feeling a difference. Less shaking when you get up, more power when you lift something, more confidence with every step.
Because when it comes right down to it, the power to rebuild your body is sitting on a shelf in your local market, not in some fancy lab. Your strength, that's your dignity. It's your freedom. So the only question left is, are you ready to take it back?